you know a lot of other people, you can just find roommates based on people whom you already know. And the other way is you can find new, like people who are new and don't know many other people, so that you guys can stick together in the early days and like get things done, because it's not easy when you're new here. You need to figure out a few things, how things are done, and it's better if you have friends. When I started living here in my first year, my rent was around $600 per month. If you have a good mix of like cooking at home and eating outside occasionally, then you'll end up spending 100 to $150 on food. Utilities were around $100 for me, because the phone costs around $30 a month, and the water bill would come around to be $25 per month, and the light bill, electricity bill would be 30 to $35 per month. We learned on the way, and I think in the first couple of months we had like understood how to, like what kind of food we like and what can we cook well, and what saves time. So that was in terms of food. And uh, in terms of homesickness, I never felt like that, because i like I was mentally prepared for this. I was preparing for this for a couple of years. So I think in my, like, there are people who feel homesick but not. In terms of professors, like most of the professors are experts in their fields, so you will definitely have a good experience as compared to what, like, at least I had in India. So what I'll suggest is you can try to like before you come to Northeastern, you can try to look at every professor and what the background that they have in terms of research and their previous experience and the papers they've published, so you can know what which professor has done work in the field you're interested in, and then you can start taking courses that the professor teaches, and maybe like gain a research assistantship under him. And like that is something you can work towards in Northeastern, because the professors are very friendly. The only thing that remains is jet lag, if you have any, or coping up with like utilities and food, and how do you manage, yeah, how do you set up your house. If you want to do that, you can come early, otherwise like 1 week before is just fine. Terms of orientation, there are two orientations. So one would be like the general orientation for international students, which is provided by the Office of Global Services. That is more about what is near Northeastern and how is life at Northeastern. The orientation is the department, computer science department orientation. It tells you more about what kind of courses you can expect, what kind of like teaching policies they have, what kind of other policies in terms of plagiarism. They make it very clear what to expect when you're taking up computer science courses. 40 to 60 students, depending upon how popular the course is. And in terms of diversity, it's mainly in Indians and Asian students. At least 50% of the class had some experience, and like at least a year of experience, and that comes use handy when you're applying for jobs. There's a game room here, so you can play games there, and then there's a recreation center where you can go to the gym. You can participate in campus visits, like you can volunteer for. There are a lot of other like organizations like GSGs for graduate students. It's called Graduate Student Government, so you can participate in that.